honestly though, I'm like right now it's still stuck in the back of my mind is the newest game I've heard that's coming out. There's been no trailer yet or anything, only just bits and pieces of information on it, and it's Darksiders.
Yes,
they are bringing out Darksiders 3.
It's taken them how many years to finally say that they're going to do this, and I question the timing.
Well, if you think about it, they just re-released 1 and 2 as remastered copies.
Yes.
People still have been nagging them about it, just like how there's a bunch of people constantly asking about Left 4 Dead 3.
Yes.
That I know we're never seeing.
No, I completely agree. Now, I believe we are going to go for a quick music break at this point, and then we're going to get back and talk a little bit more, probably about other games that we both play and we've both been dabbling in with the last little while. So enjoy this music, and we will be right back. Hey guys, and welcome back to the Captain Fizz and Mask Guy show. As we all know, that Mask Guy and I, we constantly do some talking off the scenes during the music break. Now, we have continued that tradition tonight. Recently, we actually played a game on the, I believe it was the Xbox One, called Goat Simulator. That Mask Guy, don't lose your supper now. It is literally called Goat Simulator. This purpose of this game is to simulate a goat in the most asinine possible ways to ever think of. Now, somehow, I have unknowingly achieved rare accomplishments without being able to see the screen. We put it on this setting that literally made me feel like I took 10 times more acid than I could possibly imagine.
You were the devil goat.
And I was a devil goat with a trippy background. Everything was, yes, you heard that right, Amy, goat. You literally walk around as a goat licking things. Now, when you lick things, they attach to your tongue. Now, nothing says what the hell like a goat walking along the road with a car attached to its tongue. And then when you are the satanic goat, if you hit a certain button, it makes you fly. And not just fly, we're talking possessed by an evil spirit flying. The horns start flying in different directions, and it's it's just crazy. You start flying around and bouncing off things, flying through buildings. Now, I really think that it is possible, Amy, that someone was extremely high when they made this game, or completely bored.
I enjoy playing Goat Simulator, just for the fact that I can run into a house and I can play Flappy Bird on Goat Simulator.
Yes, you could play...
But it's called Flappy Goat.
Yes, you could play Flappy Goat on Goat Simulator. Move over Farmville. Move over...
That is actually... there's a certain amount you gotta pass, and that's a world's hardest achievement. There's been, I think, maybe 5% or less, or 5% or more, that have actually gotten that achievement. Okay,
what does that say about us, though? The fact that we, achieved these things, or the fact that nobody else has even bothered to try? Because, honestly, before you put that Goat Simulator on, I never would imagine they actually have...
a microwave goat?
They have a microwave goat. It doesn't even look like a goat. It's literally 2 legs and a microwave.
That shoots out pizza.
That shoots out pizza. Literally, I am not joking. I am not making this up. There is a pizza goat that shoots pizzas. Did I say pizza goat? I think I said pizza goat. It's a microwave goat that shoots pizzas.
The Goat Simulator MMO. There's the zombie one.
Yes.
There's the Vice City one. There's the space one.
Let me go a little bit on that zombie one. The whole purpose of starting a zombie outbreak with a zombie goat simulator is to baw on the people. Now, when you baw on the people, you send out this really, like, zombie breath that makes them into zombies, and then they attack you. So if you can turn them into a zombie, why would they attack you if you are the zombie? It makes absolutely no sense. It's so stupid. Oh yes, Amy, set it up. I will be on your show. I will talk about Goat Simulator until my tongue falls off.
And now you couldn't shoot with crud.
Yeah.
On the zombie one.
So you set it up. I would gladly be on your show. That would be an honor. So yes. And yes, you can actually buy it on the Apple Store, but we played it on Xbox One. Probably because, I don't know, bigger screen and we were lame and other games just got kind of boring.
But we didn't play a lot of games.
We didn't play a lot of games.
Which is just more amused with Goat Simulator, even though we were twitching it too the whole time.
So I was literally having seizures watching this hippie trippy goat. Of course I'll plug our podcast. You crazy manager-ish thing person. See, you guys are throwing me off here. We actually have a huge conversation going on in the comments here. We got that mask guy, we got Amy, we got Weem, we had Angel in there at one point. So we've had so many people in here. It is awesome to see. I hope there's even more people listening to us tonight. We really haven't been able to do gaming justice tonight, which is sad on so many levels. I really wish I had more information. They're going to release more about the World War II as they start releasing more. Please don't cough on me, that mask guy. I don't want to get cooties. But anyways, they're going to release more as they start telling people more, which is going to be awesome. I'm really, really excited, but really nervous about a game like this because obviously Sledgehammer had a really bad reputation for a while there after their last game, and they kind of went AWOL and hid under a rock. So with them being back and doing it so epically and an hour and a half live for introduction to this game, as well as talking to all the people who have helped put this game forward. And I'll actually share the link to that live thing, which of course is not live anymore. But I'll share the link on our Facebook page. Just go on Facebook, look up Captain Fizz and the Masked Man. So you'll find it on there. I'll post it on after the show. I really hope that mask guy is taking care of our PR tonight, because he is our PR guy. Yes, we all have known that the zombie apocalypse will start in Canada, only because Winnipeg is the most stupidest city to have the building for diseases inside a city. It's like the CDC, but worse.
Fizz, I'm sorry, I had to interrupt you there for a moment, because something Mask Guy here just said, and all I'm going to repeat to that, your comment right there is saying frog, man. Just frog. I love frog.
Yes, and if you don't understand that, it's Chrono Trigger. And if you don't understand Chrono Trigger, get the hell out from underneath your rock and go play Chrono Trigger. It is an awesome game. We're pretty much like a gaming show tonight. I love it. I feel like we weren't really fully prepared for this because somebody got stuck at work and another person just didn't care tonight.
No, it was just brutal.
Yeah, so, and all in all, like, if you are a fan of World War II and you've kind of really gone off of the whole Call of Duty franchise as of lately, because of the way that they're going, minus Ghost, everything's been repetitive, everything's been the same, stupid kill streaks,
modders.
The modders, which have been running rampant in most games as of lately, not just Call of Duty, but Call of Duty was one of the first ones hit, which is really, really disturbing. But you're going to get this sense of accomplishment with this game that you really haven't been able to feel anymore. Of course, zombies will be back, which I've never been a fan of the zombies. I don't know about you, Ink.
Oh, I just loved the zombies, man. Like, it was just my go-to. As soon as I started up, I was like, bam, zombies right off the bat.
Yes, and that's one thing that I think that people have been waiting for. But I think they need to definitely touch on it a little bit more, maybe add a little bit more detail to the whole zombie aspect, because there's only so much that they can do, and they got to really spice it up. I think zombies on steroids, or zombies on Viagra.
Don't you even dare bring that up. I don't even want to remember that episode.
And if you don't get the reference, that is Z Nation. I think if Call of Duty actually took a page out of Z Nation, you would have the most epic zombies ever.
Disturbing zombies ever.
Yes.
Oh, God. I don't even want to think about it anymore.
So, well, obviously we are really big gamers, and we're kind of jumping around the page around here, which is kind of good because there's so many games that you can love and hate all at the same time. There's one game you've been playing lately that's kind of really growing on me, and that is a game of Smite. I think the fans out there really kind of want to hear less about goats and more about Smite.
Honestly, I think I want to hear more about goats than about Smite.
Oh, more than likely, but we're not going to give the fans what they want tonight. No more goats for Amy.
Well, Smite is basically, it started off as a PC game, and then it finally moved over to consoles. It's by a group called High Rise Studios. They do live tournaments around the world and that stuff, bringing in players to go head-to-head combats of about 6-on-6 battle. It's like League of Legends style, if anyone's been out there playing League of Legends. They're a pretty hard game to go. You need to actually work as a team to play. And if you don't, you can end up messing up your team so bad that you guys can end up...
Which is why I would be completely awful at this game, because I am not a team player. I am a solo player. I'm that one guy who will sit there laughing at all my teammates as they die.
That's a perfect spot for you then in Conquest mode. Because in Conquest, there's 3 lanes. There's the mid lane, there's the left lane, and there's the right lane. The left lane is always normally dual lane. Then there's this middle lane for magic users or mainly. And then there's solo lane, where you're just basically soloing out against whatever the heck comes up to you and you beat it.
Oh.
Or you're the jungler and you're just running around the whole map just being a freaking monster.
Okay, I'll be the juggler. Honestly, that suits me more because I really, really hate being tied down. I hate teammates. Teammates are the most awful part of any game.
Thanks.
You're very, very welcome. I think I've always been a solo player, and that's why I like single-player games like, Final Fantasy, and yes, Call of Duty can be a team-based game, but I love the free-for-all.
Speaking of Final Fantasy, did you hear about the new thing that's coming out on Netflix? The Final Fantasy 14 Netflix series?
No, but I think you are going to talk about it.
Well, if you want me to.
Before that, yes, Amy, I actually would watch. I think everybody would watch more Walking Dead if they had zombie goats.
That would be hilarious.
That would be,
or better yet, if they had Leroy Jenkins.
Yes. So let's talk a little bit more about this, Final Fantasy series before we kind of start ending down the show.
Apparently, there's a Final Fantasy 14 series coming out on Netflix. It's about a father and son who play the game together.
Oh, so it's kind of like those documentary...
I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure how it's going to be in that stuff. There's only just gives you that little short detail about them. That's completely it.
Oh, I hate shows like that. Like, if it is in fact a documentary show about playing Final Fantasy, I'd rather just go play Final Fantasy. Now, what we really need, and I think everybody can potentially agree with this,
7.
is... virtual reality Final Fantasy.
Virtual reality Final Fantasy 7. That's what we need.
Yes,
we need 7 back.
We do need 7 back. Dragon Quest is another really, really good game. I've been playing Resident Evil 5 lately, and I completely forgot
of how completely terrifying and frustrating and annoying it is to play a zombie game and run out of ammo.